taken out the...
What was that?
Any more damage in this spot would have taken out the reactor.
That would have been bad. There's gonna be a lot of patchwork needed on that thing. Especially in the underbelly.
At least I made this thing out of heavy.
Yeah.
This thing made out of light armor.
This thing over here is made of light armor. It's designed to be cheap. I designed this thing to be cheap, so.
Yeah, that was my concern, getting out there in time.
Before I died.
Yeah.
That was kind of my concern, especially when I started using my jetpack to try to slow it down. Actually, when you showed up, you actually ran yourself into the ship. Well, not like with the main running into it with the other vessel, but you kind of bumped into it with your body and you were slowing it down, and I was like, I should have thought of that. But I didn't. I don't even know if you realized that's what you were doing.
No, I'm trying to get a good spot to set the cockpit in.
But I was running parallel to you with the other ship, and it was, you know, pretty much dead even. And then it started losing speed, and I was like, oh, I see. I should have thought of that.
Is your ship jumping around on your screen?
It did once. It's a little bit weird. It seems to be okay now. Oh, I still haven't built the landing gear. Enough components to build a landing gear? Yes, I do. Alright, well this fighter is built well enough for me to get into the cockpit. I mean, although you did build a cockpit, so I don't know if it's going to not try to stop me. No, it didn't. Okay, cool.
No, I just finished it. You did the majority of it.
Yeah, I thought I did. I know I started building the cockpit. Okay, now let me... Well, the cockpit is actually listed as you being Dark Mazoff. I mean,
Really?
being the owner. Yes, I
Are you
want to
ready
change.
to take off?
It won't let me take control of everything.
Well, if we reset all the ownership right now, we can have ourselves a military escort.
Yeah, I believe that's called cheating.
Oh, and a commercial freighter.
Okay, go ahead and cut me loose.
Ready?
And I should have enough power
Right,
to go set myself up on a connector so that I can charge this thing all the way.
So that thing runs off battery.
Yes, it's got a small reactor, so it can run off of a reactor, but it won't like run at full capacity necessarily. But it can, you can operate this thing. It's light enough that you can operate it off of that. So I was playing Arma earlier, Arma 3, and I kept hitting V to change my point of view because of this game. And
Yeah.
V is vault or jump out of a vehicle, so that could be problematic.
Yeah.
Driving down the road, V,
Same issue.
jump out of the vehicle.
Alright, let's take out that military escort.
Yeah, right. I think we're gonna need something more powerful than fighters.
Bring in that carrier.
You know, most of the
You
Gatling
just run it
guns and
over.
weapon systems on this thing are completely not armed right now. They don't have ammunition. If I turn them on, nothing will happen because they have no ammunition. So no, I don't feel the need to. We need something lighter to attack.
We could just run it over.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work very well. I think that'll be expensive. Call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure that'll be expensive. Oh, you know, there's something I keep meaning to do for this one because this is with my friends.
Actually, I have not updated it.
There we go. That's the updated one. It's only got 2 guns on it, but it's basically just a better version. Mostly because you can just land it on a connector and rearm it from without having to leave the cockpit, which is useful because its guns are connected to the cockpit. I mean, to the connector.
What are those holes on the side above?
They're fueling ports. You don't use them in this game, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are supposed to be. Fueling ports. See, some of these actually list like forward, backwards on the thrusters now. I think that's a new feature that they added. It's very nice that they did that though, because when I was chasing that Predator, it would have been nice to have it. If I could have just turned on the forward firing thrusts, I could have stopped it. Of course, then I would be in danger of sending it back, but is that so bad? Start sending it back towards the base? What did you do? Oh, I see what you're doing. You're flying the drill in.
Put an antenna on this thing. Maybe a landing gear as well.
Landing gear would probably be a good idea, actually.
Then we could have just attached to the Predator. Brought it back.
This is true. I am 33 meters from the escort carrier. I think I'm a little bit closer than that, actually. Commercial freighter. Can we take on a commercial freighter? Do you think? 2 of us?
Yeah, we should be able to. Those don't... I mean, they've got one of those big Gatling guns.
Okay, well, if we're careful, I think we can probably take it. We just have to be very careful on how we approach it. And if I move, I'll probably take you out. That's another thing with the newer fighter design. The guns are much more closely packed, even though I've only got 2 of them. Wish this was the newer design. Do you know where on the ship the Gatling gun is? That one big Gatling gun?
I think it's on the front where the sails are.
Okay.
Be mistaken, I'm trying to remember.
If we can come in on the opposite side of the ship and disable it from the other side, it might be a better idea. Come in from behind. Stop recharging that battery. It'll be fine now.
What's going on?
I just went out to the bay. Nothing to be worried about. Toggle recharge on and off. That'll be better. Alright, so I'm outside here. What?
Does your ship have a...
Antenna? No. My ship is cheap. I'm just sitting out here outside of the antenna, though. Outside of the hangar, though. Where'd you go? Lost you.
Should be right.
Oh, you're right underneath me. Okay. Ready when you are.
Alright, guns are on.
Alright, I'm going to follow you in, especially since you have more armor than I do. This is a very light fighter. Alright, ready when you are.
How many gyroscope?
How many gyroscopes
Yeah.
did that thing have originally?
Yeah.
3, I believe.
3?
Why, what does it say?
It's only showing up with 2.
You might have lost one. I think there were 3 on that thing. Are you noticing a maneuverability difference?
It's not,
Responding as fast?
yeah.
Must have lost a gyroscope. We'll have to install a new one when we get back.
It's definitely.
I'm sorry, I only have enough fuel for 20 days. That's it. After 20 days, I'm in trouble. I can see you. I'm coming towards you. I'm coming towards you. Although I think you'll be faster because you've got those 4 engines, even though you're a heavy fighter. Although I could be wrong because I'm gaining on you really rapidly. Careful. Whoa. Bad time for lag. Whoa.
Wanna... Over there. Careful there, they're shooting at you.
Oh, they're shooting at me? Shoot.
Yep.
Always choose the worst time for saving, don't they? Well, my guns are down.
Guns.
It's another thing with the other design. The guns are a little bit more protected, although this thing took a beating from the front end. Whoa! That was bad move on my part. I stopped paying attention to where I was going. I better get out of here. Woohoo!
Okay, it's down.
It's down? Alright. Fortunately, I don't have any gear anymore, so... Oh. You still have your landing gear, I'm hoping, right? Oh man, I have no forward firing thrusters. Oh well, I can...
Wow, the front end of your craft is...
Yeah, I got plastered.
It's almost gone.
I got plastered bad. Thing's still operational.
Oh, is it? No, okay.
The military escort? It's pretty far away. There's a lot of solar panels on this thing. This thing is valuable if we can get it back to the back to the carrier.
Yep. Tore one apart. Close to 20-something panels on it. Destroy half of them.
This thing is just... If I would put all these panels on the carrier would probably be fine energy-wise for forever. This may have cost me quite a bit on damage to this thing, but this thing actually held out decently. I accidentally came out and got plastered by all of the turrets opened up on me point blank. That did not help me at all. I'm very lucky that the cockpit didn't get destroyed. Having any luck?
Trying to redo one of these storage containers and stick it. Now, are we sure there's not a Gatling artillery turret in here?
We're not sure. I don't know. I've never checked the inside of this thing.
You say there is.
What?
Problem. I'm wanting to say there is.
Well, I wish there was still gear on this thing. I could land it. And go in there and help. I could stop this thing and leave it.
You could be able to match its speed.
I'm matching this thing's speed right now. Which actually I could leave this, and just as long as we don't activate the inertial dampeners on this thing before I get back in, it'd be okay. Okay, I'm coming in. I'm upside down. Alright. I do not have a gun, so we gotta be careful.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh, crap, crap.
Turn off your inertial dampeners.
Alright. Go.
Any guns? Turrets or anything?
Yes.
Okay, where is it? We can cut up into it. Take it out from underneath. About there, you think? Oh yeah, it's definitely there. No, that's the
Hey,
control
look.
seat. We can take the control seat and put it down here. Wait, go get the control seat. Or I can go get the control seat. Whoa, wait. No, I don't want to go up there with the
You don't want to go that far.
turret. Just want to get close enough to tear down the seat. Once we get it close enough, we can shut down all the power. Alright. Now. Oh wait, no, I already have it.
Stick it somewhere.
Like right here.
Sure.
Come on. Oh, there it goes. Like right there. Okay, you can take control of this. I'm gonna go back and jump back into my fighter and pull it off before we run. Because if we turn this thing on, that light fighter is going to ram into this thing. I just thought about that. I should have been off to the side to make sure that didn't happen. That was not intelligent of me. Let me go get that thing. There she is.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm almost there. It's like a ballet in space. I can't get to the cockpit because I'm so bad at it. Alright. Hold on. I'm going to pull off to the side and try to bring this thing to somewhat of a stop. Okay. I'm out. You're good.
This.
There we go. Alright. Bring it back to the carrier. I'm going to the carrier.
Ram it to
Piracy.
the carrier. Got it.
No, do not ram into the carrier, please. I already did that with the respawn vessel earlier. It's because the carrier lost power. I needed.
So, yeah, I was wrong. This thing has 3 of those heavy Gatlins.
What has 3 of the heavy? Was that what? That must have been what was shooting at me. That's why I got torn up so bad so fast.
Yeah.
This thing's really.
Yes.
These light fighters would be good at taking out those privates. Oh shoot! I keep forgetting
Yeah.
I don't have any more thrusters. Private sales, but
Yeah.
not much at anything else.
Anytime I run across one of these, I'm like, oh crap, this is gonna be a problem.
Yeah. I need to put a
There's a lot of-
thruster on the front
Sometimes
end.
they'll have the interior turrets mounted outside.
Yeah.
Those aren't really that much of a problem. Do much. Got one of my guns. You were mostly the distraction.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my gosh, that was really a big distraction there. That was pretty much it. I mean, I did try to take out a turret, but then it took out my front guns because it was, I don't know exactly what happened, but then I tried to pull off, but then I started looking the other direction and almost ran into the ship, and then next thing I know I'm in front of it getting plastered by two of the turrets. I need to go get the components for a thruster so I can go take that thing back in.